Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're fine. So what are we doing here? I just want to share with you, like, I just can't stop laughing. Yeah, so we went to that African shop. So we bought kile. Like, you guys, if you've already watched my video where we went to that African shop, we got some kile there. And if you're here, you know kile. I don't know how you call it in your language, but for us, we call it a boomba. So I told Habi to pronounce a boomba, and he pronounced it so well, like so fast, a boomba. So it's so easy to pronounce. Even if you don't know Uganda, you can easily say a boomba. But this is what happened. I can't stop laughing, you guys. I can't stop laughing, really. It was so funny. So when we got home, Habi was so excited to try kile. I'm like, I was even so surprised to see him like picking kile of all things. I asked him why, and he said, I've eaten so many things from Uganda. I remember when I went to Uganda, I ate so many things I've never eaten. So why can't I really eat kile? I'm like, okay. So he got it, and then we reached home. It was the first thing he wanted to open. He opened it. He came with this whole piece of kile like this long, and he was asking how to eat it, you know. I told him, I just put it in your mouth, because he thought maybe you have to swallow it like you swallow medicine, tabs. So I told him, just put it in your mouth and let it like melt with your tongue and stuff, like in your mouth. So he put it in his mouth, like he really wanted to know how it tastes. And he put it, but he was, the whole time was asking. He put it in his mouth, and I was waiting for his reaction. It was there, it had not melted, and he was okay until kile melted. You guys, like, it melted and it became like soggy, and he was like, oh my goodness, it's melting. He was all like acting. I'm like, you wanted to try it. He was like, what should I do now? Like, what should I do now? Should I swallow it? Should I do this? Should I? I'm like, just like make it a little bit soft and then swallow it. Like, he was like, do I have to swallow it? Does it have chemicals? How was it made? Am I going to die? Like, what if something happens to me? I was like, really, you guys, how is kile made in the US? Is it like the natural kile we eat in Uganda, in Africa? Because I know it's not even only in Uganda, it's in other African countries. It's so easy to pick kile. I also don't know how it is made, really. I used to just buy it. They just sell it, but we don't know how it is made. So if you're out there and you know how kile is made, how is kile made? Is it safe to be eaten? Can it be eaten just like that, especially here? I don't know. So he was like, oh, you mean I'm not getting sick? You mean it doesn't have any chemicals? How is it made? But he really wanted to eat it, and he swallowed it. He had his coffee. You guys, he had his coffee, and he was like, oh my, look at my tongue. It has, you know, when you put it on your tongue, it leaves like some, I don't want to say crystals. Like, it doesn't melt away like at once. It leaves some. He was like, do you smell it? So I was smelling it, and it has that nice smell I really love. I used to like the smell more than the taste, but anyway, it is all good. So he was like, do you smell it? So I said, yeah, I can smell it. He said, oh, I know this smell from something I've eaten before, but I don't know what, but at least this smell is familiar to me. So when he swallowed it, he was all like, oh my goodness, what if? I'm like, no, it is all good. It is made to be eaten. But he said, what if I ate a lot? What if this? I'm like, I've had people who eat this kile, like they can eat a whole block of it and nothing happens to them. So yeah, he had to swallow it with coffee, and you guys, I was laughing like crazy. Like, I just couldn't really imagine taking kile with coffee. Really, I just couldn't imagine someone taking kile with coffee. You know how you take it with water? Because I told him you can mix it with water. You let it stay, and then maybe, you know, it can dissolve and you take it like water. In Uganda, they have something they use like a pot. So you just have it when it is dry. I don't know if it is the same thing. Am I talking of, is it the same thing I'm talking about? So I told him you can melt it and you can drink it. Like, he said, what if I put it like in tea? Oh my goodness, he was bringing in ideas. Really, ideas I've never even heard of. He's like, what if I bring it and then put it in tea and I drink it in hot water like tea? You guys, can you drink tea in clay? Can you drink clay in tea? Like, how is that even possible? I told him it's supposed to be cold water. It's supposed to be cold water. Maybe put it in cold water and then mix it and drink that water. I said, what if I use hot water? You know, he's one person who wants to try. Like, he really loves trying new things. As long as someone eats it and doesn't harm them, he is so good at trying things. Whereas me, I'm not so good at trying things, especially food. I can say no to food according to how it looks, according to, texture. And, I don't like wet food. I don't like, I'm so picky when it comes to food. But my husband is so good when it comes to tasting a lot of things. He really likes trying new things. And I was so proud of him. I was so happy for him. At least now he knows how kile tastes. He knows how do we call it, a bomba. He knows how a bomba tastes like, and he even said it, bomba. So I'm so happy about that. He tasted these chin-chins, and of course he has had them before. These ones, he has had them before already. Yeah, so he likes the chin-chins. But then when it came to bomba, it's something that he picked out. Even I didn't even tell him to try it because I knew he would not even try it. He would say, like, he said, oh, is it soil? Is it this? Is it this? How is it made? How is it? But I have no idea how it is made also. I personally don't like clay that much, really. Even growing up, I used to have it just a little bit, It's not like I've never eaten it. I used to eat it, but I never really liked it that much. I've seen people who eat clay like they're addicted. Because one thing I know, they used to say clay has iron. That's why people who lack iron eat clay and rice, maybe. So, in Uganda, people eat clay. And I have this friend who used to eat clay like crazy. When she went to Dubai, she couldn't access it like a lot. But they sell clay in Dubai, like it's so easy to get from Nigerian shops. Even Ugandans sell clay. So she used to have it like all the time in her purse, like she could not live without clay. So, and I used to look at her like, really, why? I don't feel like you should eat clay like that, like all the time. And they used to say, like in Uganda, I used to see like pregnant women used to really eat clay. And clay is sold like everywhere in Uganda, like on streets, like it's so easy to access. And I love the way actually it smells. It smells so good. And some people put it in water and drink it. You can melt it in water and just drink that water. So I was here and yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys. Yeah, it is such a moment I really wanted to record. It is a moment I really wanted to record and share with you guys his reaction. Of course, I didn't get his video of him eating the whole thing and how he reacted to everything. But I just wanted to share with you and know and ask you if you know how they make clay, if you know how it is done. Anyway, I've never really asked myself how clay is made, how bomba is made. The only thing I know is that they sell it and we just buy it and eat. But the one in the US, I don't know. And he was asking what if they mix in some things, and I don't know, when it comes to here, you have to know what you're eating. You don't just eat things here. You don't just eat things here. You have to know what is in there, what is, at least you have to be conscious of what you're eating. So I just wanted to share with you guys, and yeah, that ends our video for today. It's just a short one. I just wanted to share with you. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Bye.